This question comes to us from Dan from Michigan on how to hit the driver. He says that when you set the driver down, and when I set mine down, I just let it sit on the ground. The way it's set up, the face looks slightly open. Well, first of all, the club's not on the ball, so to have the club face be perfectly square, it's set up because the club's not on the ball and the face is going to close down as it's coming into the ball. If you set the face square, it's actually closed because it's not on the ball yet. And as the club goes through the ball, the face is constantly, or it should be, constantly turning down just a little bit. So actually, to hit a straight ball at impact, the face is slightly open. When the ball comes off the face is square. But Dan's question is, he's fading the driver and he's hitting everything else pretty good, and when he sets it down, it looks a little open. What are his options to get the club face to square? Well, there's a couple of options, and again, this is about you figuring out what works for you. For me, personally, if I want to hit a little bit of a draw, all I do is I just change my path into the ball just a little bit. So the club comes a little more from the inside of the target line with the face square, which puts a little draw spin on the ball. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to just by timing the face. So if I get the club face to rotate a little bit more, a little earlier, I mean, that's a big draw. So you put your hands on there and you get a feel for how much and when do you direct the momentum of the club to get it to draw. The other one, which is my other way of doing it, rather than overusing my hands, is all I do is I just take my left hand grip and I just strengthen my left hand grip just slightly. You move your left hand grip just what looks to be a little bit, that's 3, 4, 5 degrees potentially on the face. So for me, getting a little bit stronger grip with the same club face, when my arms straighten out without me even thinking about it, it shuts the face down a little bit. So for me, that's the easiest way without changing my swing, is just to move my grip a little bit. You can also do it with ball position. Now, here's where golf becomes interesting. Once you understand the options, now you go out and try them and find out for you, not just on the range, but under pressure, when you have to shoot a score, what works for you. Is it grip? Is it stance? Is it path? Is it use your hands a little more? It depends. So again, this is one of those things where we can give you options. There isn't a right or wrong way to do it. You have to then experiment, make some adjustments, practice it, find out which one of the ones works for you under pressure. That's the key.